Hey guys, welcome back. Earlier in, I guess episode 1, I caught that big lake trout, and I had what I call a dangle on it. I was going to show y'all how to make one. And, I don't think I've ever seen it before, so I would appreciate some compensation if somebody wants to mass market it. Anyway, it's pretty easy. I got these are size 1 swivels. This works best on mag spoons. So all you do is you start out. This is a size 1 swivel. It's kind of hard, but you grab it and then you just crush the one of the eyes, just flatten it. Guess I should have done this first. It doesn't help, it's like 40 degrees in here, so my hands aren't working the best. Okay, there you go. Cut the swivel, one end of it's flat, smushed. Then I get my stuff from Purple Taco Supply, but I mean you can get it. There's other suppliers too. This is a 6-inch material. This is a holographic fish scale, very shiny. And with these, you don't want to use very much material at all. So I'm going to use approximately 3/4 of an inch. Well, it's more like a 1/2 inch. So it's really only about 8-10 strands. And then I've got some clear pearl cracked ice. You see where I'm going with this. I'm not adding much color to it. I'm just adding shine and UV. Same deal, very small piece. You're trying to make this as light as you can, obviously. Well, not obviously, but the lighter you can make it, the less it acts on the spoon. I'm going to put these away later, so it makes this go faster. Then I've got Blue Mirage, same deal. This stuff is super shiny. It's nice to work with this stuff when it's kind of humid, because if it's dry, the static gets to it and it's really tough to work with. This is transparent UV Extreme. It's a 4-inch material, but I don't have it in a 6-inch, so I'm just going to put some of this in it as a 4-inch. It's totally clear until you hit it with a black light. I don't have my black light here. I'm going to use a little bit more of this. So about 1 inch of that. So total in the whole thing, we've got a half, 3/4. So we got 1 3/4. We got about 2 3/4 of an inch of material in the entire thing. I've got to pause here. I have to get my glasses for this part. I'm sorry. All right. Then you just stack it up like you're making a fly. If I can find my ruler. Where is it? Well, it's interesting. Got it. You're using such small pieces that it doesn't really matter how you stack it, because it's just going to all show through no matter what. This is the really hard part for me anyway, because I'm old. And some of these UV materials are almost impossible to see. Let's try that one more time. If I have any bends or anything, I try to put the bends down. And that way when I smash them with the ruler, or I guess I should say the bends up, so that I'm smushing the center. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, I think I got it stacked where I can deal with it now. I'm gonna have to get my super cheater. Get this right. We'll call it good. If it falls apart, it falls apart. I use Scotch Magic tape. I imagine any tape would do, but this stuff doesn't stick quite as hard as other tapes, so it's easier to work with. There we go. And you do the same thing you do when you're tying a fly. Cut it back. So you don't have near as much tape. Then, I don't know, for what some, I guess for packaging purposes, they soak these in oil, I guess, maybe when they're manufacturing them, or to keep them from rusting in the package. But a little bit of denatured alcohol will take care of that oil. Otherwise, you never can get the tape to stick. Let it evaporate a little bit. And we just pick up our layers and use the flat, the crushed part that you created with the pliers earlier to wrap on. And I do these all like straight run. So you're going to see the winding, just because you don't want a big ball. You're trying to make this wrap smaller than that, the steel, I don't know what you call it, whatever the ball of the swivel, I guess. Anyway, it's kind of hard to get this started sometimes. You younger guys with have taken care of yourself probably won't have a problem with this. I'll get it. Nope. Let's try it here. See, sometimes it's really hard to get that tape to start on these. There we go. Okay. Because the piece spins, you have to kind of roll it in your fingers. You'll get it after you do 2 or 3 of them. Okay, so we got it wrapped. I'm going to smush it up onto that ball as hard as we can. And then try to pinch the steel underneath. Get your tie material. I use red just because I think maybe it makes it look kind of like an eye once it's done. And I usually break the string a couple times when I do this because I'm tying it super tight. And if you break the string, just wrap over it. It's not a big deal. I'm just wrapping right up to the ball on the swivel. Put a couple ties on it. Okay, well, I forgot about the camera not wanting to stay on for more than a certain period of time. It stopped off. I finished tying it, and what you end up with is the swivel with the material on the back of it, and then you would cement the thread onto the swivel, and then most of the Magnum spoons will have a split ring already on it. You just add that swivel so that it sits down the back side of the spoon in the cup. And then you would hook it to your line, your troll line, through like you normally would. And you got the dangle there, just like that. And it gives you that, because this is gonna move around when it's, it gives you that tinking sound. So you got a little bit more noise than the hook on the back of the spoon. The hook makes a little bit of noise in the O-ring back here too. But this kind of rings the spoon like a bell a little bit. And that's it. I do cut the material flush with the hook at the end. Flush with the hook. And I'm not sure, I'm hoping you can see that really well. I'll take a still of it when at the end. And that's pretty much it, guys. Take it out and fish it. Like I said, it's that's what I used to catch that one lake trout. I was just pulling the I think I was pulling this spoon about 40 inches behind a chrome flasher. Well, it was a blue dolphin spoon. It wasn't this particular spoon, but it was set up with the dangle the same way. Anyway, good luck out there, guys. I hope this helps you catch some more fish, especially in those areas where people see the same spoon over and over. I mean, the fish see the same spoon over and over and over again. Maybe that'll be your one little added attractor that gets you that one big one that you're always after. Y'all have a good evening and take care. Thanks.